Hey there guys, this is Pharaoh2091 and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Last time we left off, we came to the realization that, wait a minute, Marlin Rhymes also fed Orla. It just seems like he's acting very odd. So, can he be a true culprit? Well, maybe. And right now, we left off right when he was like, we're trying to use our psychology here. I forgot the actual full name of it, but his emotions are out of control. So we gotta probe something that kind of seems out of place. So that seems fine. Okay, that seems fine. Now see here, it says I can still remember the spectator screams clearly. However, when you see the actual audience members, they don't look like they're screaming. They look like they're like, oh, okay, whatever. So I think we're gonna probe here. So and so you can actually point to, like, Shipley or the actual audience. So yeah, this seems odd. I doubt there were any spectators there at the show stage when the owner died. Oh, that too. I just thought, okay, I should have figured, like, wait a minute, there shouldn't be anyone there, period. If there had been, those witnesses would have told us the true crime scene right away. What? Oh, right. Of course. I just made a mistake. Alright, down to 60%. Okay, that made the sadness subside. So, maybe the spectator's part was what was making him sad? I wonder why he would make that mistake, saying spectators were there. How strange. Well, the only thing I can think of is that he was mixing up one memory with another. Like, he was in a similar situation before, and it deeply imprinted on his heart. A situation where an orca killed somebody and there were spectators there? Hey, I think I know why he's mixing up these memories. The reason why Mr. Rhymes mixed up his memories is, well, we can just take a look here as well. The reason why he mixed up his memories, could it be the whole situation with this? It talks about a case last year and how Orca killed a trainer. So maybe he's mixing up with this one. At least that's what I think, anyway.
Take that!
Mr. Rhymes, I think I know what happened. Could you have been mixing up what happened a year ago with this incident? Maybe that's why you slipped and said the owner was killed in front of spectators? What? How did you... You're right. I did see Orca kill somebody a year ago. But what about it? I was just one of the spectators. Really? Just another spectator? There must be a reason why you feel great sadness about that incident last year.
Silence.
Ooh. Stop this nonsensical scrutiny of feelings. Just present evidence to prove your point. Boss, do we have any kind of evidence that would back us up here? There is one piece that comes to mind that might explain his sadness. Well, I'm waiting. Let's see this evidence that has to do with Marlin Rhymes' sadness. The evidence? The sadness. Well, I think we can conclude here. Azura Summers, we were mistakenly saying that Dr. Crab was the boyfriend. However, what if we said that it was actually Marlin? This charm, well, it belongs to... She had one, but also the boyfriend. So I think this may explain the sadness.
Take that!
Oops, sorry about that. I don't know why the hell I went black there. Azura Summers died an accidental death 1 year ago. This is her boyfriend's charm. Hey! What are you doing with that charm? It was found in Rifle's stomach yesterday. Judging by your reaction, I believe this charm belongs to you. I guess I need to push him just a little harder to make him admit it. When Mr. Rhymes said the word charm, he was very rattled. We better examine his charm a little more. Good idea. Let's look inside it. Huh? What's this? A photograph? this is... Well, would you take a look at that? I think that, speaks plainly right there. Azura Summers and Marlin Rhymes! Mr. Rhymes, you and Azura Summers were a couple, weren't you? So what if we were a couple? It doesn't have anything to do with the captain's case. You believe you saw the orca kill your girlfriend. That's the cause of your sadness. Is that emotion of yours connected to the current case?
Silence.
The only thing you revealed was the witness's relationship with the victim a year ago. What does the witness's past have to do with the case at hand? I don't know yet. But we managed to pinpoint the source of his sadness. Now let's delve into who Mr. Rhymes is angry at. Okay, so now we got the anger portion fixed here. Okay, we got that. Something in the water, okay. Info update. I can still remember the captain's dead body clearly. Okay. All Sasha did was move the body. She was trying to protect the orca. When Mr. Plume witnessed the orca finding the body, I freaked. Maybe when he says he freaked, but what the hell would I probe at? What would... Skull Rock? Would he be mad to Plume because she saw that? Maybe she wasn't supposed to see it? Because she's always nosy? I can check. So what's the cause of Mr. Rhymes' intense anger? Well, I don't think it was directed at that. Let's think about who he was really angry at and why. Okay. So... Oh, wait, actually, it should be Orla, right? There we go, how about that? Mr. Rhymes, you're angry of Orla, aren't you? Angry? At an orca? Why would I be? If you think I have some reason to be mad, then show me some proof. Do I have proof that Mr. Rhymes has a reason to be mad? Do I? Let's take a look. I mean, no? Nah, okay. I mean, would it be the actual thing here? Orca kills a tree. I think that could be it. Because, I mean, they're saying that Orla killed Azura Summers. So, let's say we got proof. I bet that evidence we just took a look at would come in handy here. This charm indicates that you were Azura Summers' boyfriend. I'm sure you believe Orla killed your girlfriend a year ago. You lost your girlfriend, so you've been angry at Orla! Ugh. Alright, I'll admit it. I'll never forgive that orca. Azura is dead and that orca's still swimming around happy as a clam. I became an animal keeper just so I can prove that orca's a killer. You're right! I want that orca to pay! There! Do you feel good dragging up a person's past? But it still doesn't change anything! Man, he's still not done. Ugh! He's right. I disagree. It does change things. His out-of-control emotion quieted down. Now we should be able to find the truth behind that emotion. Alright, let's do this again. Okay, what could it be? I feel like I've been all over the place. It's just not coming together. Anger is not subsiding. I'm not sure what the hell it would be. He's really angry here, a little sad, and really angry and sad here. Try anger. Oh, maybe I should try sadness. No, that makes sense. Being sad makes sense. Well... You know what? Can we pinpoint an emotion that maybe isn't even there? Like, I would think like he freaked. Wouldn't the surprise expression be going on here? There you go. Well, Mr. Plume witnessed the orca find a body. You freaked? Really? Where are you getting at? If Mr. Plume's a witness, Orla was guaranteed to be accused of the murder. Didn't it work out exactly as you hoped? In order to have Orla put down, you made sure Mr. Plume witnessed that scene. Oh, geez, that's an ugly picture of him. And there we go. Noise level all gone. Bye-bye. So you figured it all out then, did you? Mr. Rhymes, are you admitting it? I didn't really want to have to fight anybody, but the orca... But you leave me no choice! What the freaking hell are you doing, buddy? Okay, well... What the freaking hell?! No. Hold on. No. The body does not work like that. What the freaking hell did I just witness? Alright, okay. Alright. Now it's time to get serious. Ahoy! What? Yo, whoa! Ahoy, me matey brothers, I can't do this. Fancy. Yeah, look at the damn, yeah. Fist pump, yeah. What the freaking hell did I just see? Alright, okay. That's something. Oh my god. What's going on? Where did this pirate fellow come from? He looks like a completely different person. Holy shit, did you see that? Order! If we don't have order, Prosecutor Black will yell at us. Everybody, like, including myself, is like, what the hell did I just see? Even Prosecutor Black was at a loss for words. So I plan to have that wench be a witness? Yar, you caught me out. It be true I thought the orca's murderous ways should be found out. That be why I schemed to have the Plume see the body. So you admit it? You deliberately framed Orla? Arr, it be true. But what skin be that off on anybody's nose? That orca be a murdering scurvy dog. I may have a grudge against that orca, but I always felt grateful toward the captain. The orca murdered Azura, and the captain so of course she would walk the plank. Gah, I don't have a response to that. I agree it wouldn't make any sense for him to kill the owner, but why would he? But his hatred for Orla, on the other hand, comes through loud and clear. Wait a minute. If killing Mr. Shipley doesn't make sense, who would it make sense for Rhymes to kill? Maybe my theory has been all wrong. Is it? Your Honor? I think I just became aware of a new fact. Oh? What is that? Now that we know about Mr. Rhymes' intense hatred of Orla, it turns a premise we've been arguing under on its ear. I will now reveal the identity of the individual Mr. Rhymes meant to kill from the start. So it doesn't make sense that he would kill Shipley. He respected him, but he hates Orla. So the only person I can think of would be somebody who deeply respects Orla. And honestly, that would be Sasha? That's the only thing that comes to mind. He was trying to kill her?
Take that!
This is the one witness, this is the one the witness meant to kill from the start. Really? But why? Well, because... well, one can only wonder. Mr. Wright, how dare you roll the dice when you accuse someone of intent to murder? I apologize, Your Honor. I'll do better next time. Okay, so, okay. Who did Mr. Rhymes bear a grudge against? There's only one answer. I'll not reveal the identity of the individual. Okay, so I thought maybe it's like, hey, maybe he just didn't care for him, so... Or do they honestly mean, like, seriously, like he just wanted to kill Orla, or Aura? Okay, maybe it's that.
Take that.
What? Okay. So I was... Yeah, that didn't make any sense to me. I don't know why I picked it. Okay. What? So the witness's intent was to kill the Orca? Exactly. The witness's intended victim was not Jack Shipley. From the start, it was all a scheme to kill Orla. The Orca was a true target? But Jack Shipley is the one who died. The Orca's alive and quite well. He's right. He wanted to kill the Orca, and yet it was Jack Shipley who fell to his death. How did that happen? Wait a minute. What if Mr. Rhymes wanting to kill Orla was somehow connected to Mr. Shipley's death? At a loss for words, are you? What happened to your bravado of a moment ago? Enough of these reckless words without any basis in fact.
Objection.
They aren't reckless words. The basis for my claim is that the real murder scene, the show pool. What are you talking about? It's my contention with that two incidents happened at the show pool. The attempted murder of the Orca and the victim falling to his death. First of all, in order to kill the Orca, Mr. Rhymes had removed something from the scene. And by so doing, he made it possible for Mr. Shipley to fall to his death. What did he remove? This is what Mr. Rhymes removed in an attempt to kill Orla. Well, it would have to be wait. In order to kill Orla, then be the water itself, right? Yeah.
Take that.
Don't tell me you're trying to claim you tried to kill the Orca by draining the pool water. That's exactly what I'm claiming. To help the defendant with the cleaning, Marlin Rhymes took charge of Orla with a plan to kill Orla in the show pool. And because the pool water was drained, it made it possible for Jack Shipley to fall to his death in the show pool. Okay, that's starting to make sense. Oh, jeez. Now what? Are you gonna eat that? Okay, yes he is. Arr! I tried to kill Orca, you say? Can you even prove that that was an area drop of water in the pool? That day, I was simply looking after the Orca. Why would I have the monstrous thought of killing it? Monstrous.
Objection.
You claim you were looking after Orla in the early morning hours of July 20th, but I don't think you were doing a very good job of it. After all, Orla wasn't given anything to eat during that time. How would you know such a thing? I know because of Orla's record here in the torpedo data system. This system continuously records data on the subjects in monitors. From Orla's record, we can tell exactly when she ate, or didn't eat. Seek me! Nobody ever told me about that dastardly contraption. Only a few of the ship-shape aquarium staff knew about this system. According to Orla's record, she never ate in those early morning hours of the 20th. You plan to kill Orla, and that's why you didn't feed her.
Silence.
You're wasting time. What proof do you have of that? Perhaps the Orca simply wasn't hungry. Yeah, he's right. I don't have any proof. If Orla simply doesn't eat, then that would create an inconsistency. Where did her fish go? Her fish? Oh, good question. Where did it disappear to? Fish? What does it matter? What relevance does it have in this case? Cease to stall by asking inconsequential questions. Stop delving into the depths of the Orca's stomach and delve into the case instead.
Objection.
But wait, it may seem like a small inconsistency, but it's an issue of great importance here, I think. Where are you driving at, Mr. Wright? How could the fish disappear? Somebody must have eaten it. So who came to the show stage and ate Orla's fish? I think I might have a pretty good idea. I believe that there must have been a visitor to the show stage that Mr. Rhymes didn't notice. Visitor? Are you trying to introduce yet another suspect of this, at this 11th hour? If you utter more of your careless remarks, Taka won't look favorably upon it. I don't plan to utter any careless remarks. Whether my remarks will actually be related to the case or not, I don't yet know. Don't worry, boss. If Taka comes this way, I'll fend him off. But do try to keep your remarks careful. Somehow Orla's fish disappeared. Somebody must have visited a show stage, but who? This was a visitor to the show stage. And we have Sasha Buckler, Herman Crab, or Rifle. So where did the fish go? Well, who else eats fish? It must be Rifle. I believe Rifle the Penguin visited a show stage. First an orca, now a penguin? Why would he be saying such a thing, Mr. Lawyer? I didn't see Rifle during the wee early morning hours. Do you have any proof of Rifle visiting the show stage? If you be a lawyer of any salt, show me your evidence! The bottom of Rifle's feet were pink for some reason. That fact is a clue that Rifle is indeed at the show stage. I had to present that piece of evidence that connects Rifle to the show stage. Now to prove I'm a lawyer worth my salt. This is a proof that Rifle visited a show stage. Well, let's take a look at what we actually found at the show stage. Wait a minute, yeah, the sign. A sign Sasha made for the new show has been left to dry since the early mornings of the 20th. Look at that, guys. We got penguin prints on the top left. Rifle walked on it. Oh my, what a cute little sign. Look at all those adorable stars. These stars are actually starfish. Miss Buckler painted the sign. In the early morning hours of the 20th, she left the sign at the show stage to dry. Mr. Rhymes kept an eye at the sign for Miss Buckler while the paint was drying. Aye, that be true. But what be your point? On this sign is proof that Rifle visited the show stage. Proof of the penguin's visit? I'm afraid I don't see it. Where's this proof that penguin visited the show stage? Please point it out. Well, like I said earlier, we got this.
Take that!
A couple of the pink starfish are shaped a little differently from the others. Oh, you're right. They almost look like little leaves. Rifle had pink paint on the bottom of her feet. These little leaf-like shapes on the sign are actually Rifle's footprints. Rifle made these footprints by walking on a sign before it was dry. Oh, what cute little pink penguin prints. So they're footprints. What of them? Marlin Rhymes was watching over his sign at the show stage while the paint dried. And during that time, the penguin paid a visit. According to the torpedo data system, we know that Rifle ate something that morning of the 20th. Most likely, Rifle ate the fish meant for Orla that was on the show stage. Orla's snack was a small quantity of fish. Even a penguin could have eaten it all. Begad, Rifle ate Orla's fish? Who you be ye to say some Rifle ate Orla's fish? She could have picked up food anywhere. But that doesn't change the fact that I really was at the show stage. After all, I had to help move the skull rock. It couldn't have been moved without me. The witness claims he never saw the penguin. How do you explain this contradiction? Both Mr. Rhymes and Rifle were at the show stage, but Mr. Rhymes didn't see her. So where could Mr. Rhymes have been at the time? Wright don't know. If you aren't up to the task, I could disprove this witness's testimony for you. If I leave it to Prosecutor Blackwell, Sasha will be declared guilty. I can't let him interrupt this line of reasoning. Mr. Wright, let's try to figure out how things looked when Rifle came to the show stage. Mr. Rhymes was at the show stage, keeping an eye on Orla and the sign. And we know it must be true because he helped move the skull rock. And a Rifle came in and walked over the sign. But wouldn't Mr. Rhymes notice a Rifle if he was right there? Well, whatever. Well, let's think about where Mr. Rhymes could have been. Is there a place in the show stage area where which rifle couldn't have been seen? Well, that would be anything below the line of sight. So unless he was in the water... Ooh, wait a minute. We found a fingerprint on the ladder. So maybe he was actually looking down, right here.
Take that!
What? Inside the pool? But you're right. If he was inside the pool, he wouldn't have known his rifle. So are you saying Mr. Rhymes is underwater the whole time Rifle was eating? No, not underwater. When I think about what he was trying to do, the answer is clear. Now I'm finally starting to get the whole picture. I'm glad you are, because I think I'm still confused a little bit on how everything must have went down, but okay. Just like yesterday. Must you two always be whispering to each other? Why don't you admit that resorting to a penguin will get you nowhere?
Objection!
Oh, this video's going on for quite a while. Oh, I don't know about that. The fact that Mr. Rhymes didn't notice Rifle is such a small inconsistency. But it's a key point that proves what Mr. Rhymes is trying to do. The penguin is a key point. The show stage pool is very deep. If Rifle came to visit while Mr. Rhymes is at the bottom of this pool, he would have never noticed Rifle. Yarr! Orcas can be out of the water for a short time without sustaining damage, but if they're out of the water for a long time, they weaken and eventually die. In order to kill Orla, Mr. Rhymes had to drain the pool. And while the pool was drained of water, Mr. Shipley fell to his death. The show stage pool is about 65 feet deep, just like the Orca pool. Without water in a pool, a person could be made to fall to 65 feet. Mr. Rhymes probably wondered what to do. If he continued with his plan to kill Orla, how would he dispense of Mr. Shipley's body? So he devised a plan to kill two birds with one stone. What? How? Mr. Rhymes went down to the bottom of the pool and put the victim's body in the rock. He then had Miss Buckler move the rock and the body together.
Silence.
And the witness made the defendant did this somehow without even arousing her suspicion? That's right. Mr. Shipley told Miss Buckler that she couldn't perform in a new show. Miss Buckler became upset and wanted to switch back to the old version of the show. So Mr. Rhymes conveniently suggested that she take and hide a prop for the new show. Mr. Rhymes then manipulated Orla using her singing and lifesaver tricks. He schemed to have Orla find the body while Mr. Plume would be standing witness. He saddled Orla with a false charge of murder so that Orla would be put down. What? Yarr! Rawr! Ooh, what the freaking hell is that? Was he just spewing blood? Okay. So, the fact that the witness didn't see the penguin shows that when Rifle visited the show stage, Rhymes was putting the body in the rock. At the bottom of the pool, that is. Who would have thought the presence of a penguin could prove the witness's actions? It's working. Just a little further now and Sasha will be proven not guilty.
Silence.
Oh, come on. You know we're right. If you think you've won this battle, you are sorely mistaken. Your theory is based on the notion that a witness could manipulate the orca. Witness! Can you control the orca's actions? Of course not. What kind of bilge be that? I be but a simple animal keeper. If my memory serves, wasn't Miss Buckler the only one who could issue commands to the orca? The judge's blade is sharper than the lawyer's. If you wish to do battle for witness, you'll need a honed blade. Where's your sword of evidence that Marlin Rhymes could manipulate the orca? Yeah! Shoot, we were close. Oh, come on, Phoenix. Rhymes had to have manipulated Orla in order for his plan to work. But how can I prove it? Well, it appears this line of reasoning has become unsustainable.
Objection!
Athena? Well, it appears I was mistaken. Athena? I've analyzed the hearts of all kinds of people. I have enough experience to see when I look into your heart that you haven't given up. So that objection was a way of speaking up for your heart. She's right. Why would I become a lawyer again, only to give up? I have to keep fighting. Athena, thank you. With your help, I remember the old right way. The right way? Your Honor, I'm not finished with presenting my argument. Do you have anything else to ask the witness? You've cross-examined all the witnesses and presented all your evidence.
Objection!
All the witnesses? I don't even think so. I haven't cross-examined the most important one, the central figure in both cases. The central figure? The one involved in not only a case a year ago, but this current case too. I never called her as a witness, but it's time to do so now. What are you talking about? I demand you tell the court immediately. Who is this central figure in both the cases? Who indeed? We'll find out next episode, because this one went for way too long, and you know me, I just don't like having my episodes way too long. So in that case, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies. I'll see you guys later.